Hello! Welcome to our third week 8 match that I'm recording. We have the Marshadow's band of Miscreants on Ghost versus the Diancing in the Moonlight on Rock. So, what's at stake for these players is that Marshadow's band of Miscreants, Jake, he's in a situation where if he wins this week, he guarantees the second seed and gets himself a first round bye. So he has a lot to play for here. If he loses this week, he can still win next week and still be guaranteed with the bye. So if he doesn't lose this match, it's definitely not the end of the world. He's sitting at 6-2. No, 5-2, my bad. Diancing the Moonlight, they're sitting at 3-4, and a lot of people are sitting at 3-4. It's like maybe 4 or 5 people. I don't remember off the top of my head. So this is gonna be a huge match for him to attempt to break himself from the pack in a positive way. If he wins, he's sitting at 500, and he is playing a very favorable matchup, which is the Rowdy Riffumbees on Bug next week. And another thing he has going for him is that he has pretty good tiebreakers against most of the people that are around his record. Yet he's like won most of those head-to-head matches. So if he can find a way to win this week, he sets himself in a very good spot next week to get himself a player spot. So when I'm looking at these mons, Gholdengo is obviously going to be a pretty huge problem. A spread steal type move that hits super effectively in 120 base power is like kind of ridiculous against like a team like this, against a team that's literally all weak to it. Tyranitar is going to be pretty big just to like kind of try to mitigate that damage, and it's dark type, so you can like it can survive or make it rain and like hit back with like a knockoff or something to get the KO. Tyranitar is going to be big in general because he can can hit almost everything here for everything except the Marshadow here for super effectively. Stack Attack is an awkward one here because Jake likes to set up Trick Room a lot, and the good news is that Stack Attack would be slower than everything else here. He actually didn't bring Marowak, so I don't think this is going to be much of a Trick Room set. But the bad news with that... Wait a minute. Sorry about that. For some reason, I thought for a minute that Jake got rid of Dusclops midway through the season. But no, I'm just like going crazy, so I had to just check on the official draft. But no, okay, there's nothing wrong here. That would have been an issue. But yeah, oh yeah, Mega Banette is kind of awkward here too for Reed because he can prankster Will-O-Wisp things like Stack Attack, Ogre Pawn, just basically everything besides the Nihilego and the Diancing. Let's see, for like leads, I don't think Gholdengo is gonna get sent in just yet from Jake. He kind of likes to, in my experience, he kind of likes to have like his ace in the back for now. Okay, cool. Someone walked in my room. Yippee. So yeah, I imagine a Banette is being led here for Jake, just so he can like start being annoying with Will-O-Wisp and start decreasing damage output so the Gholdengo can transition in safely later and start spreading Make It Rains. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Gholdengo like a Scarf or like Specs or something. And then for Reed, he loves leading Ogre Pawn, I know that. I don't know, I kind of want to... This is so rough because if you just guess wrong and the Gholdengo goes in, you're in such deep trouble. But like, I feel like a Banette's coming in, so like, you're maybe a good way to beat Banette, which is like, I don't know, maybe Diancing or Nihilego, something like that. But let's see what actually happens here. Alright, so I did correctly predict that a Banette is coming in now. And here comes, and there's also the Dragon Pulp here. So like he just went with just speed and just like his quote-unquote fast mode, where it's just like a prankster mon to disrupt and Dragon Pulp because it outspeeds everything besides like in rock in the snow. So the Tyranitar gets sent out. I think that's like completely fair. Just go if a Gholdengo leads happens and you don't have like the special defense, who you're like in deep trouble. And I just realized something. This Banette probably is gonna have a weather move. Probably is gonna have like Sunny Day or something. Maybe even rain. Maybe even Rain Dance. Maybe this time it's Rain Dance, but you know, it learns weather moves. So this is going to be going really soon. But I think you need to like crunch. Just you can't even knock off Mega Banette because you don't get the power boost. So like knocking out Dragon Pult would be a KO here. Styligo, this can like you can like honestly just like Meteor Beam something here. You can like Meteor Beam the like Dragon Pult or something, and then like try to like if you have crunch the Banette, or just start doing damage like knockoff. That's what I feel like would make sense here. For Jake, I would just like try to get weather up. I don't know. I don't think this Dragon Pult's in a particularly great spot, so I wouldn't mind switching it out. But I don't really know what for. I don't think it threatens anything here too much. But yeah. Yep, there's the power up. And there, okay, we gotta. This thing gets frisked, so yeah, you. I don't think it's all fast. So this can really take. It can take a Mega Rain pretty decent now. So I'm expecting a power knockoff here. Here's the Prankster Weather, and it seems like Greed was ready. Greed kind of. I keep forgetting Dragon Punch U-turn. That's a good move here. So the Meteor Beam, so something's gonna get goobed. And the Banette barely lives. I didn't expect it to live at all. But Jake, this isn't the first time Jake has made like Banette like bulkier than usual. And knowing Jake, I wouldn't be surprised if he calced it to make sure it lives a Meteor Beam. So the rain is now up. I don't know if any of these mons like get benefit from like got any water type moves to get the benefit from it. But you know, just make sure the sand's gone. Not getting the KO sucks here because now you don't get the speed boost either. So you're in a tight spot now where I kind of want to like. I'm expecting a will. The Diancing is like physical, then you don't mind getting Willis, but if it's special, then that really is gonna suck. So like, expecting like a Moonblast plus like Earth Power. I don't know what other moves this Nihilego has. Like a Poison type move does it nothing. Maybe just like Power Gem or something, I would imagine. And then try to just maybe just switch this Banette back out. Just to have another annoyance with the Tyranitar, but I don't know if that's even worth it or not. You may just want to like let this Banette go maybe, because I don't know how much more use it's gonna get, and just like protect Marshadow. Just get a clean switch in here. Oh, this gets Iron Head. Ah, yeah. Marshadow's move pool offensively is very vast, so it does make sense. And here comes the Rock move. I'm guessing Hacks is Hacks, okay. Not the strongest move out there, but since it'll hit for super effectively, that's pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, the Iron Head is like pretty big here. Threatens a lot of mons. I wouldn't mind getting Lycanroc in here. The problem with Lycanroc is that like you're just kind of trading at that point, where like you can Excel Rock to threaten the Banette if he doesn't switch, and like attack the Marshadow, try to KO it, and then get like the speed, which I guess is like actually kind of fine here, because then the Marshadow's like open to another attack, and like you can like actually like maybe KO it. So like I don't mind that actually. Here comes Ogerpon. Ogerpon is not faster than Marshadow here, so I'm not really sure what the. It does get knockoff, I know that. So like, but like knockoff doesn't hit anything here for particularly hard, and you're setting yourself for Will-S. So like, maybe this is like a spiky shield, like baiting like a Shadow Sneak into this or something. It's not even Shadow Sneak doesn't even like, not like a free hit into that. I'm not really sure. Because Nihilego, another problem is that Nihilego's defense is so bad, so like you may just die to an Iron Head. So this is an awkward spot. This may just be a follow main, just set up the 9 legal to get a KO and try to start actually do this 9 legal being a problem. Yeah, that's my guess here. Okay, we got the spiky shield. Oh my gosh, Spectral Feet. I forgot about that move. Yeah, I increase its special attack, which is not going to make him do... Oh my gosh, this thing hurts hard. But it decreases non-legal damage, which is pretty huge. And the Hex onto the Nihilego. So it lost its special attack boost, but it does get the does get a speed boost here. It's nice. So now this is faster than everything here. But it's just so low, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Marshadow has like Vacuum Wave or something, or like some type of, or like Mach Punch. It definitely has some fighting type priority move, but like something like that to just secure the KO on the Nihilego. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like, thinking this is some type of like U-turn or like Dragon Darts, Shadow Sneak type play here, and I don't know what Reed can really do about it, especially Dragon Darts, because if it's Choice Main Dragon Dart, that may just KO the Ogre Pawn, so that's like rough. So you can't really protect in front of Dragon Pole because Dragon Darts, like this is a really bad spot to be in. I don't know, maybe you can like, maybe you follow me here, and hopefully you can like live like one fighting type move and one part of Dragon Darts, so like the Nihilego can like hit something. I feel like that's the only chance that your mons ever do something here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. And you can just attack. Jake, yep, there's the Shadow Sneak. Well, here's Dragon Darts. Oh, oh no, the second roll does more damage than the first, so the Ogre Pawn does get one shot. That is. I thought he had hope there, but no, that was just gonna be a double KO. And Reed is very quickly running out of resources to win this game. So he's gonna get the try to get, you know, the Sand Rush team crew here. Lycan Rock gets like crunch, so this can hit the Dragon Pole pretty hard, maybe even KO because it's not that strong. But you have to imagine that like the last move is some type of prior. Okay, so it's Shadow Sneak, so just some type of shenanigans where. What do you do here if you are Jake? Because Sand is coming back up, which is kind of annoying. I don't know, like, do you really care? You can just kind of just like attack with both, like get rid of Lycan Rock, honestly, and like fighting type move the Lycan Rock, and like Dragon Darts again, or Granitar, and like in the Marshadow, at least like you get some trades here, which is like, okay, since you're up so much, and you get like the Gholdengo in a nice spot where you can just start doing shenanigans, where you can just start make it raining, which isn't gonna like OHKO or anything because Sand's up and so slow fast, but it's gonna do really good damage. So that's what I imagine here, just like Marshadow attacks the Lycan Rock, and like the Dragon Pole either switches out or just like tries to Dragon Darts again. Okay, Rock Slide. Okay, this is definitely a way to get back in it. Oh, there, Jump Kick. Oh, Jump Kick's always so scary because if you miss, you just take so much damage. But we get Sash here, which makes sense. Oh, we do get a flinch, and the Marshadow goes down. And so that's pretty big. I wouldn't. So now this is kind of awkward here because as long as this Lycan Rock's alive, like there is a way to win this game with like Rock Slide Cheese. So I don't think none of these mons get Dustclops. I don't think gets Shadow Sneak. So this is we're just gonna get some healing up, which like makes sense here. So like I imagine it's just like some type of Matcha Gotcha Dragon Darts here. Just kind of just hopefully just not get Rock Slide scammed out of the game. Let's see, the Sinistra is faster, so it's only gonna be like one Rock Slide chance to flinch the Sinistra. And like if he And same thing with the Dragon Pole. So like you would have to double flinch here, or like the Machigacha to miss. But yeah, this is just another double attack, and like you have to try to. I think you just need more rock slide flinches to ever have a shot here. Crunch doesn't even get. Wasn't even that close getting KO. Okay, the Dragon Darts. Oh my gosh, a crit too. Knockoff does get the KO. Okay, so we're down to a 3v2 here, where the Dragon Pole is locked in to Dragon Darts, which isn't that good for the Stack Attacka here. Into the Stack Attacka. We have Dusclops as well. I'm not really sure, but I have to imagine this is like Gholdengo make it rain here. Dragon Darts, and just like that will KO the Tyranitar, even with the Soulfest, because you got the Dragon Darts until like this game. Okay, we're actually going with the Dusclops here. Maybe this Dusclops is like trying to curse the Stack Attacka, actually. I think it gets, does it get cursed? It may get cursed, but like, what else could this Dusclops do? Trick Room doesn't really do it any favors. Not really sure. Maybe Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp sounds pretty decent here as well. But yeah, I imagine this Dragon Pole's gonna get KO'd this turn by like. How much use do you have for what's it called? For trying Trick Room here? It's like not. There's some use, but not like too much. Because the Dusclops maybe is better after Trick Room. And I would like to try to get the KO on this Dragon Pole. Even with the resist. Something like, yeah. I think you just, maybe Stack Attacka. I don't know what else this could have. To be honest, I like better than just attacking and Trick Rooming. I don't know, maybe, wait, this Tyranitar gets a KO here probably. So like, you can crunch the Dragon Pole. And like, you can crunch Dragon Pole Trick Room. That's like something you could do. Because I don't really care about injuring this Dusclops right now. So that's what I'm thinking about the play is here. Dragon Darts, not gonna come very close to. Oh, he's knocking off the Eviolite on the Dusclops. Instead of getting this, KOing this Dragon Pole, which I guess is not too bad here actually, because this Dragon Dart isn't doing much. Like, if he like stall out here and like try to make this like into a 2v1, that could be possible if he gets like a Trick Room up and he lands like, and he has like Rock Slide or something. The Willows does land, okay. Gyro Ball, okay. So now we're down to just Dusclops and Gholdengo here. You do get the attack boost, which does slightly out mitigate the burn. But here comes the Gholdengo, which I'm gonna guess has some type of choice item, because like you don't really need other attacks besides Make It Rain here. So I can just imagine this is like a choice specs Make It Rain, and like this Dusclops is like Pain Splitting or something. I mean Pain Splitting. Yeah, something like Pain Split or something. And then you're in like a weird spot. I don't know what the Stack Attacka can do. Maybe set up Trick Room and like Rock Slide, as I was saying earlier, try to scam. But since your Life Orb chipped and Burn chipped, like you're on a timer even if you start scamming with like that. So this is rough. Maybe you can. If you have no, you're so fast. You can't protect with Tyranitar. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you just have to. Tyranitar goes down. Then like hopefully KO the Gholdengo, and this like Dusclops just doesn't have a way to KO you. But I don't know how you can ever kill Gholdengo with this mon unless I'm missing something here on what this mon can do. Okay, this is it's actually not specs. Oh my gosh, it's not specs, and the Dusclops just goes down to a crunch. So now Rita's put himself in a 2v1 scenario here. What is the Stack Attacka doing? Heat Crash. Oh, this gets Heat Crash. Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right, so he's just now the Stack Attacka takes a bit more burn. The Sand's up for probably just one more turn. So hopefully, Jake is just trying to stall out Sand as much as possible. Takes him the burn chip as well, and just hopefully be able to KO this eventually. Maybe this thing has Focus Blast. I wouldn't be certain to like try to Oko Psych Attack, that's definitely a thing, but man, relying on the game on Focus Blast sounds really rough. I mean, Psych Attack is special because it isn't actually that good, so maybe it can just like KO after 2 Make It Rains or something like that. Oh, maybe. That actually sounds pretty reasonable, actually. Yeah, but we'll see what happens here. This is going to be another Heat Crash, and maybe there's somewhere where the Tyranitar is faster than Gholdengo and gets a crunch off. We will see. Oh my gosh, the Gholdengo is slower. The Make It Rain, is it going to double KO? No, it does not. And here comes the Heat Crash. And Reed. That is a huge win for Reed. I was looking at his matchup and this looked really bad. But Reed somehow finding a way. What is the turning point in this game? Like, what got him in this spot? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. You got a Rock Slide flinch, but... This is... Not sure. This was a very interesting... This was a pretty big win for Reed, though. But that's going to do it for me. All Reed has to do now is get a win against Rowdy Ripbombi. It's a very favorable type matchup. And I'm not going to say guaranteed in playoffs, but like he's in an excellent, almost guaranteed. And Jake now has to play out his final week to try to secure that bye. That's going to do for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.